Today marks 3 months since a family was ripped apart. January 18th, 13-year-old Pablo Hernandez was killed when an alleged drunk driver rear-ended his family's SUV. His sister, 15-year-old Isabel Hernandez, was rushed to the hospital with life-threatening injuries. Now Isa and her parents are both struggling to get back on their feet. Our Stephanie Valle has their story, and you'll see it only on ABC7.
You know, they both play basketball. Similar likings in music, and you know, they were getting closer and closer, and that made my wife and I really happy.
This picture of Isabel and Pablo Hernandez, taken in December, one of the last pictures of them together and happy. That was then, before the crash. That Saturday, Pablo and Isa were stretched out in the back of their mom's Suburban, recovering from a baseball game and a basketball tournament. The decision to allow the kids to be unbuckled, one that cannot be undone. Their father, Jose, was just blocks away.
Then I heard a loud bang, and then I looked on the street, and I just saw like a cloud of dust. And then I felt something, and ever since then it's been a nightmare I can't wake up from.
So let's start with this one. You're going to kick it all the way up.
This is now. Isa is thin, 40 pounds lighter, her athletic tone gone.
Good.
It's a struggle to extend or lift her legs.
That's what we're trying to do. So with the splint holding you in this position, you can keep your fingers tucked like that.
Training the right side of her body to once again react and cooperate.
Every progress she makes is happiness.
And in her parents' minds, an achievement.
That first night at the ICU, they didn't think she was going to make it through the night, because she was connected on every machine you can think of, maxed out.
Isa was in a coma for days, a broken vertebrae in her neck, both lungs collapsed by fractured ribs. She had a tracheotomy. Isa was unable to attend her brother's funeral. She only learned of his death 6 weeks ago.
I didn't believe it in the beginning, and I guess I didn't want to believe it, and it hasn't affected me too much being here because I'm kind of out of real life, and I know it's just going to get harder for me when I get out.
Her strong front returns when she talks about happy times with her younger brother.
I remember one time we went to the store, and he went dressed as a banana, and I was dressed as a superhero, and we did silly things like that, and those are the best memories.
In her 4th week of rehab, her energy is focused on recovery. Goals written on Post-its, idols and mementos from home decorate her room in Highlands Rehabilitation Center. Her shirt reflects her determination.
Wonder Woman. That's how my parents see me.
Straighten up.
This week, another feat.
There you go.
Isa walks without assistance for the first time.
My son's helping her too, some way, somehow.
Every time I reach certain goals, I thank him, and I pray to God, and I just know that he's there with me.
She walks 140 feet by herself. She's come a long way, but still has a long way to go. Stephanie Valle, ABC7.
A brave young woman. The Hernandez family wanted to thank everyone who's prayed for or visited them. They believe all the well wishes are helping them pull through. And as for the man who officers say caused the deadly crash, the El Paso Police Department tells ABC7 the case against 32-year-old Julian Tapia is still being compiled and hasn't been presented to the district attorney's office yet. Tapia is charged with intoxication manslaughter.